Welcome back to 726. We have with us here in the studio is Peeka. I want to start off with Peeka. She's the main focus of the interview that we have here. And we have Mary Jo Augustine that's holding Peeka. And we have DJ Peace. Welcome to the show. And also we have, is it Levi? Is that right? Levi Havens. Welcome to the show. And we're going to talk about a benefit for Peeka. And let's talk about what the benefit is all about. Anybody can jump in. I'm looking at everybody, and anybody that wants to talk, they can.
Well, it actually started off kind of small, and then I got a hold of Bob here, and he took it and ran with it really fast, and got pretty much the entire community involved, it seems, and everybody is just flooded together with all kinds of different comments and support. And we're going to try and just make this all about her.
Okay.
So.
Now, I'm assuming I have no clue what the condition of Peeka is. Would you tell me what is going on?
Okay, I'm okay. Mary Jo. I'm the grandmother. I was present when we heard the horrible news that Peeka was had a condition called leukemia, and she was diagnosed at the Children's Hospital after a springtime of just kind of being very lethargic, she swims a lot. She would get cold really early into her swim. She just got low-grade fevers, headaches, earaches, things that if you put it all together, you might have come up with some conclusion, but they happened very gradually. So the big thing was she was anemic, and she was treated for the anemia. It didn't work, so the doctor sent us to Children's Hospital. We were there with a bone marrow transplant, and it changed our world. The bottom dropped out of our world when we heard that diagnosis. But it's the best of the worst.
Okay.
And Patton, my son, got into combat mode immediately, and we were in the car the next day going to St. Jude's. So we've been with St. Jude's since May the 16th of last year.
Now you said Peeka's had a bone marrow transplant?
She had a bone marrow. They had to take bone marrow out of her bone marrow
to do a diagnosis.
Yes,
okay.
And they do take bone marrow out as procedures, and they put chemo back in. But she went into males. It was a pretty severe state, just anemic and dehydrated, and so it took a while for them to get. But St. Jude has been just incredible.
Yeah.
Totally.
So we're doing a benefit.
Right.
Trying to raise money for medical issues.
Can't thank these guys enough. There's a lot of things going on, and they've been just amazing in what they can get together. Peeka is a kind of a nickname. Her sister is 8 years old, and her name is Joya, but we call her Boo. And this is Tiana Lou, who came around 4 years later, but it was just kind of an obvious thing that she became Peeka with the Boo.
Peekaboo.
So she's been a great little patient, and they all love her at St. Jude, and we're able to. We have to go there often to do her treatment. We're lucky enough now to go to Springfield, St. John's. Used to be St. John's Mercy. Now they have a wing just for St. Jude patients.
Now what's the regiment that she has to go through?
Well, every week she goes to either St. Jude's or Springfield. She's got a little port in here, and she has to be accessed. They test her blood to see if she's able to take the chemo. Because
and I'm sure the mask is to keep out
right now
airborne.
That's correct.
Germs and that kind of thing.
Right now, even more so. Right. But
Yeah.
right now, even more so because her counts are low, and when her counts are low, the chemo doesn't happen as regular or as in a high dose. So they've got her backed off with that, and then they give her steroids and other things, and they're incredibly detailed about what they do.
Yeah. How does Peeka fare with that? I mean, is it a horrible situation for her? Or, I mean,
well, they adapt fairly quickly.
Yeah.
It's her new normal. She'll tell me she's got some medicine that she has to wait 2 hours before she can take it, and then she has to wait another hour. And I live right next door to her, so I'll say, Peeka, you want a da-da-da? And she'll say, no, JoJo, I have to wait an hour. And she'll tell me exactly when she's ready to eat.
She's acclimated to it.
She is
she understands
very
it.
well.
Yeah. How old is Peeka?
She was 4 in February. She was diagnosed when she was 3, just past her 3rd birthday.
So what are we doing to raise money?
Well, the whole thing with the zombie walk is Levi had an idea that he wanted to just have a get-together kind of thing, to just get together with zombies on Halloween and just have a good time. And then he was talking to me about getting involved with it. And I said, well, if we're going to do something and we really want to get people involved, let's make it a community event. I'm really community oriented, talking about the race and things like that, and I enjoy that kind of thing. So just using between my radio connections and my Facebook connections, I said, let's make it something big. And so we decided we were going to do some kind of benefit. Well, I've had familiarity with Peeka and the family, also working with the Hayden Project and things like that. And so I just thought, why not do something local? I mean, there's a lot of groups where you see things and it goes to here, it goes to there. Well, people will actually can see exactly where everything's going, all the proceeds are going. So we decided to do the Mountain Home Zombie Walk, and we're starting at Arena Sports Grill. And it's a real simple walk. It's not a 5K. It's probably barely just over a mile, maybe a mile and a quarter. And we'll leave out from Arena. We'll actually go down past Tadaz, go in behind Harps, and up along that shopping center where Carter's Jewel Chest is. And then all of Mountain Home will be able to see us walking on 62, and we'll cross the light there at 62, staying on the sidewalk, and then go back down towards Arena by the Comfort Inn that's right there. Yeah. And so it's a real simple walk. We're starting it at 5:30, and then we'll start walking at 5:45. And so we're just wanting to get the whole community together. We've got a Facebook page, which is Mountain Home Zombie Walk 2012 for the event itself, and then just Mountain Home Zombie Walk, where they can find more information. Our biggest fundraiser side of it is T-shirts. And versus ordering 200 or 300 T-shirts and taking a chance of having any left and just losing that money, what we're doing is we're doing pre-orders for the T-shirts. And they can contact us via Facebook. They can call me at 424-9909, or they can get a hold of Levi too.
Yeah. What's your Facebook address or what?
It's Mountain Home Zombie Walk is the main.
Okay. Now you're going to have to explain to me what a
Facebook
zombie
page.
walk is.
Well, I'll let Levi.
Because I didn't. I mean, I assumed it was some sort of scary thing. We'd have zombies down each side of you, and you would walk down through the middle of them instead of going to a haunted house. That's what I thought a zombie walk was.
Well, first of all, it's going to be a real family-friendly event.
Okay.
And Levi summed it up best was, well, whatever you're planning on being for Halloween, zombify it. Right. So tell them about that.
So I have to zombify whatever. Right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, a lot of people. They kind of wonder about what they want to be and whatnot as a zombie, and I try to tell them, be creative about it. Take whatever you did last year, pull your old costume out, rip it up, put some fake blood on it, and make yourself a zombie, and come on down.
Oh, okay.
So, and basically what it is, it's I don't really know how it started, but it's neat. Kind of makes you feel like you're in a movie or something.
So everybody just walks along like in a single file or something
like a zombie.
Walk like a zombie.
Like a zombie. So we'll say go, and everybody will just.
And everybody will, yeah.
Yeah.
And the other side of that is though too is it's a complete community event. You don't have to buy a T-shirt to be part of the zombie walk. No. You don't have to dress as a zombie to be part of the zombie walk. As a matter of fact, anybody that shows up that just wants to walk with us or that wants to support us, I mean, we're going to have donation areas available for people just to donate anything that they want. And then, of course, all the proceeds are going to Peeka. And we're going to have raffle items. We're actually going to have door prizes and main prizes for the different stages of contests. We're going to have several different contests that people can be involved in. And so we're going to send the people that are regularly dressed out just a little bit ahead of us. And then the zombies will follow them. I mean, because that's what happens in real life, right?
Okay, so the zombies chase the...
like they're being chased.
A chase, okay. You normal people run because here come the zombies.
Right.
Oh, okay.
And we're also going to have the American Red Cross there.
That's right.
To do blood donations. So
that's appropriate
with
zombies.
Well, and that was the whole thing with leukemia. I mean, a lot of leukemia patients, not only Peeka, but a lot of leukemia patients need blood. And so they're conveniently right there next to the arena. And so we got a hold of the American Red Cross, and their goal is to get at least 25 pints. I'd like to see us double that.
Yeah.
I mean, and right now we've got 400 people that say they're going on our event page. And so I mean that's
neat.
Well, can you still donate blood like to a particular person? Whether my blood could especially go to, but once upon a time you could donate to Red Cross, and then she would get like a free unit of blood for each unit that was donated in her name.
So they'll appreciate anything they can
Yeah, the
get.
Red Cross used to
The
do
Red
that,
Cross.
and so that would, because you could donate for a specific person, whether your blood would particularly help them or not.
Right, and I can't say on that side how it actually works on that, but I know that they're staying late. They're going to run from 5:30 to 8:30. So anybody that wants to come even just donate blood that day, they're going to be open late, 5:30 to 8:30, and it's all happening on Halloween, October 31st.
Yeah.
So a lot of people are concerned, are we going to have time to trick or treat? Are we going to have time for that? Of course, you're going to have more than enough time.
Yeah.
We're looking at a 5:30 meet time, 5:45 start time. We should be done with the main festivities by 6:30, 7 o'clock. And then people that want to stay for the after event can stay, and then people that want to go out and trick or treat or do whatever with their kids. And it is a family-friendly event. We've got people asking us about bringing their animals. If they're friendly animals, if you've got a park-friendly dog that you want to dress as a zombie, bring it. You got a park-friendly monkey, parrot, whatever it happens to be. I mean, just anybody that wants to come, families, even the nursing homes, from what I understand, there's a challenge that the nursing homes have put out. And there's a couple nursing homes that are going to bring groups of people out from the nursing homes for the zombie walk. So,
one thing I would like to mention, I can't necessarily anticipate how many people we're going to have there. I imagine we're going to have a pretty big crowd based off of the feedback that we've gotten off Facebook and face-to-face talking with people. But the one thing that I would like to remind people about is that this is a family-friendly event. I want it to be something that everybody could come and enjoy. So I would like to suggest that we would stay away from any kind of provocative Halloween clothing.
Yeah.
So, because like I said, we do want it to be a family-friendly event.
Right.
And
No provocative zombies.
Right, no provocative zombies.
Yeah, I know a lot of times, people like to have fun with Halloween, and, that's fine, but we want to keep this a family event, so if at all possible,
Well, it's about having fun, but it's also about raising money for Peeka.
Well,
Right,
yes, and Peeka had planned to be a nice princess, but I think she's turning her little attention to how she can make that princess into a cute little zombie.
She's wanting to be a zombie.
And I think she'd probably be the cutest zombie in there.
Yeah, the zombie princess. That's
Are you looking for donations for everyone that participates? Or is there a certain
we
fee
would definitely appreciate any donation anybody wants to make. I mean, but we don't want to limit anybody out. I mean, it's if a family of 5 wants to come in and they can donate $1 a piece, great. If a kid wants to save some pennies and throw them in the bucket, great. And like I said, we're going to have different rifle items. We got several community folks that have helped donate, and shout to Affordable Bail Bonds. They're one of our biggest sponsors. They're helping us get the T-shirts at cost. So that means more money's going to Peeka.
How much are the T-shirts, by the way?
The T-shirts are $15, and half of that proceed will go immediately to Peeka. So, I mean, and they can. We've got it on our Facebook page, all the information. But the simplest thing, if they wanted to drop it off at Twin Lakes Radio at the radio station, I can take them right there. We've also got the mailing address and stuff on the website.
Okay. All right. Sounds like a great event. Again, the time, so people have just turned it on the channel here.
It's October 31st at Arena Sports Grill. Everybody's meeting at 5:30. Walk starts at 5:45.
All right.
We want everybody to come.
Participate.
Everybody.
Yes,
All right.
everybody.
Thanks for being here.
Guys.
Yeah.
And nice meeting you, Peeka.
I can tell she's smiling. You can see it in her eyes.
Oh, yeah.
She's just grinning away.
All right, we'll take our last break, and when we come back, we talk with Joel and Tina about the Emergency Preparedness Fair. Stay with us.